You are watching UCU Focus TV.
Good evening and welcome to this week's Media Link Bulletin. My name is Leah Alikoba-Kwoyo and the hashtags across all our social media platforms are Media Link News and My First Year. I do hope to see you this evening. Join us as our very own student Brian Kabogoza premieres his film My First Year. But first, let's have the headlines.
The Vice Chancellor inducts new students. The Guild government conducts the Justice Week. What is the benefit of this to the students?
Decided to go around faculties is we were looking at the areas of law that impact their professional aspects. For example, journalists need to understand what defamation is.
Good evening once again. My name is Leah Alikoba-Kwoyo, and in our top story, the Guild government launched into the week with the annual Guild Justice Week, an initiative that shares the legal mind of how the government is run, especially in line with the activities of the tribunal.
The Justice Week is an annual program by the Guild government that's bent on giving students a legal mind on the ethics and codes of conduct in their professions. The highlight of this year's episode was sessions held with the IT and health students.
That's why sometimes you see that you may find that there are things that are known to a client that have not been disclosed to a lawyer and makes the client's case bad.
We spoke to some of the leaders in the Guild to find out the mind behind the Justice Week.
And the reason why we organize the Justice Week is to advance themes and knowledge that is related to legal affairs. So for this year, the theme is empowering student advocacy in building a legally responsible and social and just society.
For the health profession, it's quite very important that we know the legal aspect, because you can easily be caught off guard. You can easily do something and you think it's right, but in the end it takes you to prison because it has cost a life.
This Justice Week, we were so privileged to have members of the tribunal visiting us, the Department of Computing and Technology, whereby they are enriching our students with information about the law side of computing, which is called cyber law, the laws governing the gadgets they are using, the law governing the software they are using, how they can protect their software from plagiarism.
First things first, the IT students are learning about intellectual property and cyber law, so that's broadening their knowledge about about basically patent and copyright from what I've picked from in there.
And the reason why we decided to go around faculties is we were looking at the areas of law that impact their professional aspects. For example, journalism. Journalists need to understand what defamation is and to avoid liability under the laws of defamation. Nursing students, the law of negligence and strict liability, to ensure that in their professional work they exercise a duty of skill and care. And for students of ICT and computer science, intellectual property law is very key for them to understand how they can protect their innovations, copyright laws, trademarks, patents, and also how to avoid infringing the law of data protection and privacy in Uganda.
We are basically trying to create awareness that yes, there's a tribunal, and also creating awareness about the different societies in the institution.
The 25th Guild government believes that everyone needs to know the law in order to abide safely in community and not be caught off guard.
Okurut Timothy, reporting for Media Link News.
Moving on, the Guild Speaker, the Right Honorable Josephine Anyu, and the Deputy to the Treasury, Honorable Idris Kawaya, represent the School of Law in the Student Guild. This week, we assess their performance in line with the students' expectation.
Law students are in dilemma over two issues they are facing: missing marks and tuition challenge.
No-law students in this previous semester or first semester, as well as the semester before when we were off SEM, but most particularly our semester, no single law student was part of the Guild Fund. So I think that was a really big detriment to our intake because many of my fellow students suffered tuition challenges.
As we access the performance of law MPs this week, let's see how they are able to find solutions.
Now, when I was canvassing for votes, one of the key areas that I promised and pledged to look into was the aspect of missing marks. And I want to bring to the attention of the students' fraternity that in conjunction with the Ministry of Education, we have tried our best to see to it that we handle the issue of missing marks. However, the issue of missing marks is a process. Why am I saying it's a process? One, it has to begin with the affected students. When results are released and you realize that you have missing marks, ensure you get to report that issue to your class rep. And then after you've reported to the class rep, take it on and go to the faculty and report. Now, it's not until the student has taken all these steps that the MP law comes in. Because when we go to the faculty, we interact with the faculty administrators and we ask them to help us understand the situation or the gravity of the issue of missing marks per each semester when results are released.
Josephine further argues that the missing marks process takes long. That's why students have to be patient with the administration. Amidst all these challenges, the MPs are able to provide mentorship programs and revamping relationships.
As MP law, I promise people that I will bridge the gap between the law society and the guild government. And this has been manifested in very many aspects. Activities of the law society, the 5K campaign, and all the activities, voting the class representatives, the senates, have been around. So my role as MP law is to make sure that the students don't see a big difference between the MP law, who is a representative of the government, and the law society, because it's all about unity and coming together, and that's what I promised students as well.
Charity James, Nabakula Vanita, reporting for Media Link News.
Still keeping tabs with the Guild, the 25th Guild government this Monday launched the kit for the October 21st Guild Run. The event was held at midday in front of the Bishop Tucker building, with Guild officials joining the Vice Chancellor to flag off the purchase of these kits. These kits will be going for 20,000 and 30,000 Uganda shillings.
As the culture of Guild governments at Uganda Christian University, the 25th Guild government this Monday launched the kit for the Guild Run, which will take place in October 21st.
Yes, Christian greetings family. We are here with a portion of the Guild government and part of the students' body and the administration as well. And we are happy as today, the 25th of September, we are launching the tuition run.
The event was attended by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Aaron Mushenjezi, with other members of the Guild government. We caught up with a number of people who attended the event, asked about the aim of this initiative. This is what they had to say.
We go. To raise tuition for those among us who are struggling with tuition. And we are glad and blessed that we are here with our Vice Chancellor, Professor Aaron. Now we're going to do this by selling these t-shirts at 30,000 and vests such as these at 20,000. Please join us. Let us redefine impact as we run for the future.
Tuition Run is an initiative by the 25th Guild government. It has been there for quite a number of years. I think we have witnessed the 22nd and then the 24th. Those are the runs we saw. So now this is for the 25th Guild government. But what is entirely behind it is to raise tuition for students with challenges in regards to the same. So that is why we are running, and all the money that would be gotten from that specific run, it will go direct to help students with tuition challenges.
We are organizing this run to support our students in need who are always there every semester. So if you participate in this run, you will be contributing to the tuition of students at Uganda Christian University. We look forward to having as many as possible that can come.
The proceeds from this run will be used to help students finding difficulty with raising tuition. This initiative is in partnership with the 10K campaign under the Office of the Vice Chancellor and Uganda partners. Nina Chakara, Joshua Niwaha, Media Link News.
Together we can do this because we are capable of making it. Let's run.
That report will now bring us to a short break, and when we return, Media Link News will continue. Welcome back from that short break. Well, first-year students were inducted this Tuesday during Community Worship Hour. Different deans from the various schools and faculties presented their respective students who are officially inducted by the Vice Chancellor. On the 26th of September, the first-year students of Uganda Christian University, Mukono campus, were inducted through an induction ceremony at Nkwoyo Hall by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Aaron Mushengezi.
Do you solemnly promise to seek the truth, to study diligently, to obey the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and those in authority in the university, to observe the regulations of the university?
He highlighted the introduction of new programs within the university initiated to improve holistic learning.
Celebrating new programs that have been approved by the National Council for Higher Education. Among these are PhD programs. One in journalism, media and communication. So if you want to be a doctor in the media industry, you can apply. The PhD in business administration has been approved. The PhD in literature, PhD in development studies. We also have a Doctor of Philosophy degree in theology. This has been running, but has been rebranded. And a number of master's and bachelor's programs have been approved.
Dumba Timothy, the Guild president, was also in attendance, promising quality service delivery.
The Guild government is here to serve you, as well as your leaders in your halls, in hostels, and wherever. We are here to help you settle in. Thank you for being part of us.
First-year students expressed their joy and excitement in joining the university.
Today we had our induction service here. It was really wonderful. We were welcomed by the Vice Chancellor. And the environment has been great. People are very welcoming. This is really a wonderful place to be, and I'm glad I am here.
Hi, I'm Kongisa Shusha, and I'm pursuing Bachelor's of Law. Yes, so the service was very nice, and we got to know everyone, we got to know the leaders, and it was really nice, and a nice worship. Yes, we are proud of being here.
Hello, my name is Kemigisa Rebecca Patience. I'm doing Bachelor's of Law. I'm happy to be here, first of all, at UCU. And the service has been so great. The choir has been amazing. The Vice Chancellor has been nice. And I'm happy to meet all the great people here.
Continuing students were also in attendance, and here is what they had to say.
Induction service, it was good, and the turn up for the new students was really promising, and it was a good one. So we are expecting that out of this, we shall have a good number of students who will follow the rules and regulations of the school, just like it was emphasized by the VC.
It was such an amazing one, having the induction service for the first year students, and I can say that they are really welcome at UCU. As the VC said that it is the coolest university, and indeed it is. It nurtures us both spiritually, academically, and how to behave and relate with people in society, and it grows us to be a complete person.
For the first year students, the journey begins now. For the continuing students, their journey only gets interesting. Lynette Agnes Kembabazi, Media Link News. Uganda Christian University is among the 16 universities that will take part in the inaugural competition dubbed the Ultimate University Quiz. It will be a test of the ultimate. Our reporter Dismas Nwaine has more of this report.
It is often said that if you're a true warrior, then competition doesn't scare you, but it makes you better. That is just one of the affirmations that a section of students here at Uganda Christian University will have to hold dear as they head out for the Ultimate University Quiz. The Ultimate University Quiz was launched by Vision Group in close coalition with the Bank of Uganda on the 19th of September 2023. The initiative will see a total of 16 universities spread throughout the country engage in the battle of knowing until we have the final 2 universities. The universities that will take part in the initiative include Uganda Christian University, Chambogo University, Mbara University of Science and Technology, Makerere University, amongst others. Vision Group Managing Director Don Wanyama said that the major goal for the initiative was to create a platform to stimulate reading and thinking outside the academic spectrum of the university courses. The seasoned media practitioner also went on to explain that this idea was birthed after a comparative study on the Uganda media scene, which found out there was no program that was purely based on knowledge or brain power for university students. The top-ranked university, after the successive rounds, will receive 21 million worth of equipment. The participants will each receive 1 million in cash and laptops. The university that will in turn finish second will receive 15 million worth of equipment, and the participants will receive 500,000 in cash and laptops as well. Dismas Nwaine, Media Link News.
In our final story this evening, Pamela Nabwire has been a member of Honours College ever since her first year. But there is still a lot of uncertainty about what the college is about and what it does. In this report, she uncovers some of the grey areas that exist about Honours College.
Honours College is a Christian leadership mentorship extracurricular program which empowers highly motivated and talented students to think critically and creatively about how their Christian faith influences their academic and professional goals. The UCU Honours College gives talented, motivated students a chance to take up extra tasks in order to grow their Christian leadership skills. A few Honours students shared their benefits from Honours College.
It's basically a college that seeks to build leaders in the country. And how does it do that? Through mentorship, research, and carrying out projects through this research that the students execute.
We not only have a leadership program, but we as well have mentorship of your spiritual life. We always attend community worship as a mandatory, and we also have morning glory that is on Wednesday every morning, so that you're not only developed in your leadership avenue, but you are as well mentored and nurtured into a good Christian person.
It's such an amazing place to be. We have known Honours College to be a place of people who are willing to develop intellectually, to do writing, to dwell into research. And yes, but besides the grades, the truth is I was able to find a home, I was able to find a family, I was able to find friends to grow up with, and also to share with spiritually.
The Honours College comprises of different activities such as mentorship, writing clinics, leadership workshops, retreats, among others. Rachel Serwada, the coordinator of Honours College, shared a few insights about Honours College.
So Honours College is a leadership development program that mentors students from various faculties into better leaders that are rooted in Christ, and it also enhances their values as students of life, where we talk about very many aspects in life, in our families, in relationships, and eventually we also get you someone you can work with in life that is like a mentor. Recently we had a partnership with an ex-CEO apprenticeship, and these are CEOs from big companies within Uganda, and these people offer their time to mentor students within the Honours College and even the School of Business. Students are given 6 research papers which they present in every workshop we have on Thursdays, and after the research is made, we make up a copy of all those research papers and share them on our website, on the university website, in very many spaces that avail themselves to share the work.
The college has provided separate accommodation for honors college students within the university.
First of all, there is a spirit of brotherhood that we are almost brothers in these residential areas. And another thing is that safety. We are safe. The only example I can give, one day I happened to go in Kampala and I forgot to lock my room. But amazingly and surprisingly, I found all my properties well as I left them. Nothing was taken. And there is unity, the fact that we are all scholars there.
Pamela Nabwire, reporting for Media Link News.
Maybe when someone is...
Thank you for joining and watching us till the end of this week's Media Link News Bulletin. My name is Leah Alikoba-Kwoyo. Don't forget to follow us across all our socials at UCU Focus. And don't forget to join us as we premiere My First Year with Brian Kabogoza in UCU's Nkoyoyo Hall. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You are watching UCU Focus TV.